Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and we like to interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm here today with Cassandra. Cassandra, it's lovely to be with you.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
You're so welcome. So tell us, what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
Okay, so I like to focus with providing services with tarot and oracle readings. I do astrology work. That's very difficult to dig deep into at an event with a person because there is research and things like that involved, but can have some small discussions around that as well. But anytime with readings, if a person were interested, we can go as lightly as they would like with just a simple one card question, or if they're very open to a general reading, we can start with perhaps an oracle card, or if more than one card falls, then we might have a deeper reading that's involved. Simple three card past, present, future readings are always very lovely to do at events. They take, 20 to 30 minutes typically. I know that when people are visiting, they sometimes want to see multiple practitioners. So I try my best to not pull anyone in for longer than intended.
That's great. And I know you also have a bunch of products too. So sometimes you have a bunch of
I
products for sale.
do. I
Products.
Yes, I do. So even when I do readings, I will bring some crystals and things of that nature. So I've been collecting specimens, crystals and minerals for about 2.5 decades of my life. I come from a state where it's very easily accessible to go find extremely high quality quartz, clear quartz, beautiful, uh, jasper, even turquoise. And so it's always just been in my nature for rock hounding and finding all these beauties of the earth. So it expanded and got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now I'm at the point to where it's difficult to contain within my home. And I know that many need to go to new loving homes. Yes, they rocks take up a lot of space. They're very heavy, as we know. But and I really I do get a lot of of enjoyment out of teaching about all of these because everything that I've collected, I've learned about. I've learned very deeply, their mineral structure, their crystalline structure, things related to their chemistry, the physics of how that particular mineral came to occur of our earth. And, learning all those pieces of information all of the years absolutely enhance the other parts of my divination practice, the things that I've learned with keeping our chakras aligned, the things that I've learned with keeping, our channels open to our guides. All of those things just really weave together very beautifully.
Do you tend to trust people's draw to a particular crystal? Do you also make recommendations, but also in what you pick up about them and their energy? Like, how does that all happen?
So, this is what I find very interesting. You can almost see in people in a feel, it's almost a feel. Some are drawn because it's beautiful and it's just it's almost like Christmas lights in the eyes of children, just this phew, of like, I must touch, I must have because this is so gorgeous. And just, other people, you see the draw and it's almost a hunger look and hunger feel like I need this. It will fill a basic need that I have right now. And then there are those who come very specifically, and it is, you know, solar plexus chakra that's out of alignment and needs some support. So it's about finding the right mineral that when they're holding, it connects and they feel that presence. And that's it's pretty interesting because everybody comes from a different place to a crystal. Every single being, every single soul, it comes from a different place. And what's really lovely to watch, whether young, older, middle age, adult, child, you can see it in their eyes and in their body language, their expression on their face of why they want to go and touch and pick this particular one up. And on
Oh,
the inside, it just makes me warm and feel amazing when I watch those kind of things occur.
great. And I think you mentioned some other products that you have too. I just want to give you a chance to talk about all the different things.
Sure, sure. So, for a long time, I've created bath and body products for just myself, family, friends, and things of that nature. And I really started fine tuning into that using some of my chemistry knowledge and background in aromatherapy and understanding specifics of chakra alignment of essential oils and of scents that we need that help to keep each of those chakras turning, that wheel turning just like we need in our interactions in the world. So, I still do some teaching out in public schools. And part of that, my throat chakra needs to stay very clear because I speak a lot, you know, and also my solar plexus can get really affected in those spaces because there's a lot of energetic interactions that are occurring. And so I keep with me these little aromatherapy inhalers that have specific scents blended for those two chakras just keep me just in my focus and in my zone doing the things in the ways that I need to support individuals. So, various balms and soaps and lotions and creams. Also, those aromatherapy inhalers, it's almost like putting a little chakra alignment tool right in your pocket because they're the size of chapstick, very small, can go with you. And when you can feel your energy is just a bit off, it's just really fast, just take a moment, take a few deep breaths. It can completely recenter and refocus every single part of your day.
Wow, wow. I feel the theme of your care and your intention through all the different things you talk about, the readings that you do and all the products that you make. Just so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I love human beings and because there's so much beauty in all of us. There's so much joy in all of us. There's so much like untapped potential in all of us. And so my biggest focus in my biggest goal in life is to go out and where it's not activated, do all I can to bring that forward because we definitely have a lot of people who struggle through life and to see people hurting, that's no good for anyone. So I try my best to put joy and love and care into the things that I do, the things that I say, into the work. Um, and hopefully it settles in and resonates and then that person and it's a chain reaction. So that's all I can do. That's where my heart is, that's where my soul is. So that's where I let it take me.
Great, great. Well, I'm excited for more people to interact with you and your work and be touched by your intention. If people want to connect with you and learn more, where do they find you on the web?
So my website would definitely be the best. And please don't be put off by the name. I'm not as sassy as the title, but it's thatsassyteacher.com. Um, that would be the best place to start. I have places there for being able to book just little mini sessions to get a feel to see if the energy is correct, if it's virtual work a person would like to do. I also keep posted and updated announcements of events that are upcoming and all of the things that I'll be doing for many weeks to come. And that's also online shopping, crystals, which I know is sometimes, people want to touch, but they can get an idea of things that might be present at an upcoming event. I always specify if the focus is going to be more on readings and energy work or, in astrology and things of that nature, or if the focus is I'll have the full booth, the whole array of everything available. So I try
Great,
to make sure to keep that pretty clear with my post.
great, great. Well, thank you so much for joining the community and sharing your work with the world.
No, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to do more.
Great. And for all of you listening and watching, you can find out more about all of our events at mewefairs.com. Thanks, Cassandra.
Lorelai.